white at the same time. See? At the same time, guys. Same time. At the same fucking time. At the same fucking time. See? Cart, look, white, white, white. Guys, at the same time. At the same time, man. At the same time. Outside here. So, anyways, guys, yeah, I'm doing this live because I just got out of a trial, right? Like right now, like I want to say like at 12 or 11, right? I got out of trial and just wanted to tell you guys how like they're doing everything, guys, to keep me in the country. Now, I want to give a lot of y'all hope who are going through this harassment. That must mean that if there's a reason they don't want me to leave the country, is because they can't do what they can do to you in your own country. So I truly believe that they cannot gang stalk me effectively. I have a couple of theories, guys. I have a couple of theories. I believe they cannot gang stalk you effectively in another country. Number two, I believe that another country eventually gets tired. Like if the U.S. tells them, hey, he's on this watch list, we need you to do this to him. And the other country, after months or years, gets tired and like, hey, there's nothing. Like, there's nothing on this guy. We're not going to do it anymore. Like, we're wasting our resources. I believe that's one of the reasons, guys. So I believe that they do it. There has to be a negative reason why they don't allow me to leave the country. Somebody once suggested, like, well, maybe it's because they don't want criminals from the U.S. going into other countries. Well, I'm not a criminal. That's the thing. I'm not a criminal. So if I'm on a watch list, that doesn't mean I'm a criminal. You know, if I was a criminal, I'd be in jail, right? And even at that, how many people go to jail who are innocent? Exactly. How many people take pleas because they'd rather do a little bit of time than whatever they're being threatened with? Exactly. So that's not true. Now, I'm on a watch list, and you guys can witness on all my lives and my videos, guys, I really am the real deal. And right now, the court wants me. They need me. They're trying to force me into probation, guys. Right now, I don't have any viewers. Right now, I'm at 0 viewers. No viewers, guys. Zero viewers. So they're trying to suppress my live streams right now, guys. They're trying to suppress. See, as soon as I said no viewers, finally somebody comes in. It's almost like they took the viewer hold off my video, guys. Like, as soon as I mentioned I don't have any viewers, immediately they allow somebody to come in. Now, I'm not saying that whoever is on the chat right now is a perp. I'm just saying that whenever I complain about it, they allow somebody to come in. See, right now 13 people are in. See, I never get 13 people ever. I never ever get 13 viewers at one point. But they do it on purpose, guys. So anyways, guys, Jade Morrow says hi Jade Morrow. See, guys, white coming up. Boom, there you go. White and red, guys, white and red. So anyways, I went to court. Dovakin says, who is this guy? LOL. I don't know. You're watching me, bro. You're watching me. I don't know. You're watching me. You know, don't click on stuff that you're not interested in, man. You might not like the content, right? Don't waste your time, brother. So anyways, you got Tactical Slop. Tactical Slop says, take your Seroquel. I don't know what that is, Tactical Slop, but I'm gonna remove you because I don't know what you're talking about. So bye. Shadoza says, you'd be famous if it weren't for the man. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about, Shadoza. I don't know what you're talking about. Dovakin says, ha ha ha. I don't know what you're laughing at, Dovakin. Like, I don't know what you're laughing about. I don't know what you're about, man. If you want to elaborate on ha ha ha, I'd be pleased. If not, you can, keep on writing LOL or, whatever you want. So anyways, Sarah Sierra Gallego says, at LLDM, lunes 2 de febrero, aquí no hablamos español, estás en el mal canal. So anyways, guys, the trolls came in full force. The perps, they allowed the perps. They sent all the perps They sent all the perps out here, guys. This channel is about gang stalking. It's about government watch listing. I'm currently an American that's flagged and is government watch listed, and I'm not allowed to leave the country. They're trying to keep me in the country so they can human traffic me, guys. They're trying to human traffic me, so they're doing whatever is necessary to keep me in the U.S. I had court today. For those of you following my story, I had court today. This is like if you go through all my lives, check out all the times I've been to court. Like, I've been to court like multiple times, and same case, guys. They keep pushing it, keep pushing it, keep pushing it. They've been telling me we're going to trial since November, guys. They've been telling me since October. My bad. They've been telling me like, oh, we're having trial next time. I never have, guys. It's one thing after another. Keep delaying, keep delaying. So they moved it to next week on February 11th, right? So Jerry Parker, wow, that's something to brag about. No, Jerry, I'm on a watch list. So going to trial is not something to brag about. It's called the justice system. You can be not everybody that goes to trial is guilty of anything, brother. If you're on a watch list, if you don't know what a watch list is, Jerry Parker, which you probably don't, because there's no information available to what a watch list is. You can search online, you can ask Meta, you can ask ChatGPT. They're not allowed to tell you and talk about sensitive subjects like a watch list. So you're an ignorant fool. There you go with your little gun rights activist. You're probably a hillbilly, bro. So anyways, Jerry Parker, to educate you, you, along with many Americans, don't know what a watch list is. You don't know what that means. You just hear like, oh, you're on the no-fly list. They harass you in the planes. No, you're lucky to be on that. You're lucky to be on the no-fly list. You're lucky to get harassed at the airport, because at least they'll tell you. They have to send you a letter through mail of why they're harassing you. So then you can request to be taken off the watch list. But people like me, we cannot be taken off by our own device. We cannot fight against it. We can only expose it. Ignorant people don't even know what a watch list is. They don't know what it is. They don't know what it means to be placed on a watch list. They don't know that it's human trafficking. They don't know what they can do to you on a watch list. They can get you fired from jobs. They can put you out on the street to beg for money. They can kill you. They can murder you. They can break into your home. They can sabotage, vandalize. They can do whatever they want to you. And guess what? It's legal. And see these dummies? They finally sent these two, right? So anyways, look, red cars, perps. See, red cars, perps, red cars, red and white cars, guys. So yeah, like if you're on a watch list, most people don't understand what a watch list is. They just have that idea in their mind that, you can't get on planes. Yeah, you can get on planes. Even if you're on a watch list, you can get on planes. Maybe they don't allow you to fly. But guess what? You can leave the country, leave through your car, drive through another country, and fly from there. At least you can do that. Maybe you can't fly in the US, but you can fly from another country. See, with me, they allow me to fly out of the country. They just don't allow me to enter other countries. Now, you might say, why don't you go to a country with no extradition? Maybe. I'm thinking about it. Things like Russia. See? But I run the risk. What if they put me in jail in Russia? What if they do something to me in Russia? That's the risk. RDNF says, what kind of watch list? Government or gang watch list? It's a government watch list. There's no gang watch list. There's no gang watch list. Gangs do guys. So my audio cut off, guys. Um, can y'all hear me, guys? Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me, guys? Can y'all hear me, guys? Can y'all hear me? Thank you, Lila. Thank you for letting me know. Yeah, they hacked my audio and disabled it right now. So I had to put a sticker because somebody said your audio cut off. As soon as Ardian asked what kind of watch list, government or gang watch list. Well, there's no gang watch list, guys. There's no gang watch list. They just send assassins and kill you. There's no cartel watch list. There's no Crips, Bloods, Latin Kings, Sureños, Norteños. There's no Woods watch lists. There's none of that. There's gangs. Yes, gangs exist, but there's no like watch list done by people, guys, like regular people. It's a government. Government resources are the only ones that are able to pay every single civilian that comes into contact with you or alert them. Right now, guys, if I go to over there to Little Caesars, they'll already get pinged. They already get told about me before I'm even there. If right now I decide to go to I don't know, like whatever's over there, they already get told. They already get like an alert on their phone, and they get called. They get warned about me. Everywhere I go in the US, guys, everywhere. So I face total isolation. Everywhere I go, I'm the clown show. I'm a circus. You get me? So everywhere I go, guys. So right now, like, I literally only have one viewer, guys. They literally cut off all my views. Like, they suppress my channel. They don't want me to spill this information that I'm about to give you. Like, I'm on a watch list, guys, and watch lists are only done by the government. There's no mafia watch list. There's no Freemasons watch list. That's BS. Nobody has the resources but the taxpayer. And who is a taxpayer? The government, right? The taxpayer, the government, same thing, right? We're its constituents. We're the government's constituents. So nobody can afford to babysit me everywhere in the U.S. If I drive right now from here, from South Texas all the way to Canada, nobody can pay to harass me for that long in that many states. Like, nobody has those resources. I don't care if you're a billionaire. Like, nobody has those types of resources to keep breaking the law and keep abusing the law, right? And doing illegal activities and go unpunished. It's only the government. So I'm on some Patriot Act type of stuff, guys. Today I went to trial, right? Not trial. I went to a hearing, and it's like the 10,000th hearing, right? I've been to like 20 of them, guys. I've been to like 20 of them. I'm not even kidding. I've been to like 20 of them. Like, straight up. Been to like 20 hearings already. They're postponing everything. They're just trying to keep me in the US for as long as possible. See, I only have one person in here, guys. Literally, only one viewer. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy, man. That's crazy. And I have at least 400 subscribers, you know. Now I have 0 viewers. That's crazy, man. See, they do this so I don't share this, and so this doesn't get any views. They alter the algorithm so I don't get views. They don't want this information getting out because most people don't know that this watch list exists. But anyways, guys, I went to trial, or the hearing today, and my lawyer colluded with the judge behind my back, and she filed a motion against my will, guys. She's my lawyer. She's my public defender. She filed the motion. She didn't tell me. She just filed it to get me mentally evaluated. So she spoke to the judge and told her, like, to get me mentally evaluated. Then the judge, you know, they ganged up on me. So now I got to fight against my lawyer and the judge. So if I have to represent myself, I might have to do that, guys. I might have to represent myself or hire somebody. Like, I don't have money, but I might have to find something else. I asked the judge to give me another public defender. She didn't want to. But they want me to, like, what's it called? Yes Wing says, hi. How's it going, Yes Wing? You're my only viewer right now. Thank you. Thank you for being here. Anyways, the judge and my lawyer colluded against me to have me mentally evaluated because I refused to take probation. Guys, the reason I'm refusing probation, guys, even though they might dismiss the charge if I do probation, the only reason is because their probation is meant to keep me here in the U.S. longer. They want to keep me here. They know that I'm not going to be able to keep a job. They're going to send people to fight me or assault me, and then they're going to have me arrested, right? Like that I'm a rabble-rouser or this and that, right? So that's the reason I'm not taking probation, because once I plead guilty and get probation, I'm literally owned by them. And if I go to prison, I just have to do my time, right? I just have to do my time. I just have to sit in a cell and just wait for my day, right? But they want to put me on probation at all costs, man. And everybody in that courtroom, guys, everybody in that courtroom, it's the same freaking people that they've been sending for like the past 10 trial dates that I've had. Like, they keep sending the same people. It's like, guys, did y'all ever solve y'all's cases? I saw you last week. Like, what's going on? But yeah, they're my babysitters, guys. But anyways, like, they're trying to put me on probation against my own will. Probation, guys, when you go to court, they ask you, do you wish to be considered for probation? Do you wish to be considered for probation? Right? Most people say yes because they're not on a watch list. Most people say yes because they don't want to go to jail. Most people say yes because probation is something good as compared to going to prison. In my case, probation is my enemy. In my case, since I'm on a watch list, they can get me fired from any job in the US, any job. They can get me fired from any job. They can send prisoners. They get people out of county jail, let them out on the parking lot and come and fight me, guys. They come and fight me, come and assault me, come and attack me. So what they want is get me into a fight and then get both of us arrested, and I'm just defending myself, but they want to throw me into jail. That way they can extend probation. They want to keep extending it and extending it and extending it and extending it. The reason to extend probation is so they can continue human trafficking me, continue giving these informants money and funds to keep babysitting me, right? Harassing me. This is human trafficking, guys. All these lowlives driving the red and white cars get money. All the lowlives that get gift cards, they get free clothing, they get free groceries. Lowlives, guys, get paid. They're called informants. A lot of them are criminals. A lot of them are uneducated. A lot of them are poor. They don't get the best, guys. They don't have surgeons like harassing me. They don't have like a surgeon leaving his surgery room to come and babysit me. No, guys. They get the people who are on Section 8. They get the people on food stamps. They get the people with 8 kids, 20 kids. Like, they get uneducated folks. Now, I don't have anything against uneducated folks. I'm trying to highlight that fact so you guys can see how evil this is. They take advantage of the poor, the dumb, the elderly, the broke, and the young, and the people who have a record. They take advantage of people who don't have any resources, or who are dumb, old, young, right? And they do it because they're easier to manipulate. They're the foot soldiers. And they give taxpayer money to all of these people just to harass me, right? So I'm valuable, guys. I'm worth millions of dollars to the government. Like, I'm worth millions of dollars, even though I'm just a regular dummy. You know, I'm just a regular dummy. I'm just a regular Joe out here. I'm just a regular dummy. Yet I'm worth millions of dollars of surveillance. I'm worth millions of dollars everywhere I show up. They have to pay people. People have a job because of me. Informants have a job because I'm out and about in the city, or I'm out and about in the town, right? And that's the reason why they want to keep me on probation, so they can continue making money off of me being out and about. It's that simple. It's that simple, guys. It's that simple. Lila says, doctors are involved and falsely accuse me of crimes. People of all walks of life participate. All receive some incentive or a trend. Lila, doctors are involved. Yes, they are. Everybody has to be involved if they have some connection to you. All are involved. Anybody who has a personal relationship with you, or who you come into contact, has to be involved. They have to be involved. They have to be involved. Everybody. Surgeons, everybody. Don't get it twisted. I said surgeons aren't out here babysitting me because they're more valuable in a surgery room. Not that they won't send a surgeon. They literally will send anybody. They'll send whoever they need to. But they won't do it. Like, think about it. The government is not going to stop a surgeon from doing a surgery just to come and babysit me. You know, they're not going to do that. They're not going to do that. They're not going to do that. Doesn't make any sense. They're not going to bother a doctor to leave his patients to come and harass you. They might do it once. They might do it on a scheduled day. They might do it once or twice, but they're not going to do it every day. Those people are more valuable to society than federal agents, than cops, than regular people who have regular jobs. Those people are more valuable because they're in high stress situations, like saving lives and things like that. Like, we already don't have enough doctors. So those people, like people who are doctors or who have a health profession, are more valuable to society and already in short demand. But the people that they can easily use are anybody with social sciences, lawyers, people like that who are indispensable. People who can literally, like, you know, be like, they're oversaturated. There's a lot of people who are teachers. There's a lot of people who are this or that, like sociologists, things like that. They'll have those people, they'll use them, but they won't use a surgeon to harass you everywhere and anywhere. They just won't. That person has more important things to do, and he already gets paid more than enough to want to do this. Like, what are they going to offer him? Food stamps? What are they going to offer him? Some free shoes? He can probably earn free shoes in a matter of minutes, right? So they're not gonna bother an optometrist. They're not gonna bother a spinal cord surgeon. Like, they already made those shoes that they give out, that law enforcement gives out for free. They made them in a matter of 20 minutes, right? They already earned those shoes. Probably earned more than that, right? In like 10 minutes or 2 minutes, whatever they get paid, right? So they're not gonna bother them with me. They can, but they won't. They won't. Just like they won't send Ferraris or Lamborghinis to follow me around town because it's too obvious and it's too expensive. It doesn't make any sense. Now, they'll have buses follow you around because buses are very common. They'll have red and white cars because red and white cars are very common. They'll use common things because they're cost effective and more people get in on the action. They want to disperse these funds. They want to steal taxpayer money. So what better way than to use people like your everyday friendly neighborhood Spider-Man or friendly neighbor, you know, that owns a red or white car. Hey, could you just watch this guy? Oh, we're trying to keep him out of jail. Just watch him, right? So everybody gets in on the action. Everybody around town gets paid. Everybody around town gets a free tank of gas. Everybody around town gets a free shirt. Everybody around town gets something, right? But yeah, I don't know if they threaten them. I don't know if they threaten them. I have no idea on that one. Maybe they might. I won't put it past them. I do not know about that one. I don't know if they threaten them. I do know they receive some incentive, right? Because they always use like greedy people. So I know that they have an incentive. But threatened, I don't know. Maybe they do. Maybe they do threaten them. I honestly would believe they would, you know, if they have to. You know, threaten them with jail time or threaten them that they're assisting a terrorist or threaten them that you might go to jail, right, for aiding and abetting. So maybe they do threaten people. But you forgot Mr. Rogers. Who's Mr. Rogers? I don't know who Mr. Rogers is. I don't know who Mr. Rogers is, Lila. Like I'm unfamiliar with that character or that lingo. If you could explain, I would appreciate it, but I don't understand. If you could explain what Mr. Rogers means. I don't know anybody who's Mr. Rogers. I've heard about that Mr. Rogers, but I don't know about him, you know. Lila B516, won't you be my neighbor? The show? Nope, never seen it, to be honest. I've heard the expression like Mr. Rogers, but I've never seen the show. Like I'm totally like familiar. To be honest, I don't even watch TV, if I'm being honest. But anyways, yeah, like like they use all kinds of people. But with me, they're trying to get me on probation so I can't leave the U.S., guys. They're trying to keep me on probation so I can't leave. That's the whole deal, you know? That's the whole deal. That's the whole deal. So, yeah. But anyways, guys, as you can tell, they suppressed my channel. They don't want me talking about what watch list I'm on. I don't know what lies people get told. I know that people don't get told like all lies all the time, right? So today I showed up to court, and then I guess my lawyer and the judge like colluded together, since they're friends, right? Both of them know each other. The lawyer and the judge, they're friends. So my lawyer was like, she was like, what do you call it? She filed the motion. She filed the motion when she told me I'm filing a motion. I'm like, what? We're here in front of the judge and you're filing a motion and you didn't tell me? You told me that you told me that they were gonna do the court eval, but why? Like, why? I haven't even spoken to the judge. And here's what the stupid judge, guys, said. This lady said, a lot of your behavior is concerning. I'm like, bro, I haven't even spoken. What are you talking about? Like, I haven't even spoken, guys. I haven't spoken to her. They just keep me there waiting on the benches while they do all these little acting skits with prisoners and with the other people. They do a whole bunch of acting, guys, to try to scare me, to try to get a reaction out of me. Like, they even name them like me. They name them with my name. They name them with names of people that I know. I mean, they leave me for last, guys. I'm always the last guy to be seen, like at the courtroom, always. So they do like acting, guys. They do little skits for me. And when I show up in front of a judge, it's always like, I do. Yes, no. Like, that's what my lawyer advises, right? And then they're trying to get me mentally evaluated against my will, right? And I told the judge she's filing a motion when I haven't expressed any signs of wanting to hurt myself or others. Like, you can't just call for a mental health evaluation on me if you don't have grounds for it. Like, what are your grounds? Like, I haven't expressed that I'm gonna hurt myself. I haven't expressed that I will hurt others. So nothing I have said expresses a danger to me or others. So they basically got together, my lawyer and the judge, they got together so they could, get me mentally evaluated. Basically bullying, right? 2 against 1. My own lawyer and the judge. So now they're going to get me mentally evaluated, right? Obviously, I'm going to be mentally well, but they're going to use whatever recommendations to try to put me on probation, guys. Like, that's what they're trying to take away my ability to decide whether I get probation or not. Like, how it goes, guys, probation is a privilege. If you turn it down, you either go to jail or you walk scot-free, right? And they want to put me on probation. They want that to be on the table. They're forcing that option to be on the table by having me mentally evaluated. They want to keep that option alive. Have you ever heard, guys? Like, answer this to me if you can. It's just common sense. Have you heard any court begging and pushing to give a defendant a probation privilege? Have you ever heard a judge begging and pushing to give a benefit to a defendant? That's not how it works, guys. That's not how it works. District attorneys want to see you in jail. They want a conviction. District attorneys want to send you to prison. But guess what? Since I didn't do anything, and since it's evading arrest, nobody got hurt, I didn't have illegal things on me, I didn't have drugs, I don't do drugs, I don't have drugs, I don't have anything, I didn't have illegal anything. So since it's a bogus charge, evading arrest with a vehicle, they know that they can't give me prison time, right? So they know it's bullshit, right? So it's either dismissal or I go to prison, right? But they want the in-between. They want to give me probation. They want it to be an option. That way the judge can use it and put me on probation. So now I have to stay in the country for years and I can't leave. And I'll be on a watch list for several years. Meaning, when you're on probation, you have to be able to keep a job. Now, let me tell you guys, can I keep a job? Not if you're on a watch list. You can't. They can fire you from anywhere. They can kick you out of anywhere. As a matter of fact, you can see one of my videos that I uploaded, I got trespassed from that church's chicken because I didn't want to get down at the window to sign some paperwork to get a 2-piece chicken. A 2-piece, guys, a 2-piece chicken combo. They literally called the cops on me. They didn't ask me to leave. They told me, okay, we'll bring it right out. Just go to the front. I waited at the front, and guess what? It was a trap. So while I waited for my chicken, they called the cops, and they played victim. They told the cops that they asked me to leave. They never asked me to leave. If somebody asked me to leave, I leave, guys. So whenever, guys, somebody asks, sets you up like that, just leave the premises, guys. Otherwise, they're going to call the cops, right? They're going to set you up. You don't have to stay. Like, if somebody calls the cops on you at a business or a place, you don't have to stay to wait for the cops, right? Like, say right now I go to Little Caesars and they call the cops on me. I don't have to wait. I don't have to wait for the cops. That's not fleeing. I don't have to wait. You get me? You don't have to wait for the cops. You can just leave. Because otherwise, they're going to use it and trespass you right then and there. And they don't care. They don't care. Like, if they ask you to leave, you just leave and then come back another day, you know? right? So that's what happened to me, guys. But anyways, with me, the judge and my lawyer team, look, red and white car. See? So my lawyer and the judge are friends and colluded and are getting me psych evaluated, right? Which isn't even science, man. It's a bunch of questionnaires. It's bogus, right? Then after that, I don't know what the lawyer. I told my lawyer, I didn't tell you to do that. Like, what's? And then I told the judge, and the judge was like, well, I do notice some concerns with you. Like, I was noticing, I've been observing you, and based on what I've observed, you do show some concerns. And I'm like, lady, I've been sitting on a bench yawning. That's all I've been doing, sitting on a bench yawning, because I've been waiting here for 4 hours. Yawning. So she said that she saw concerns with my behavior, even though she hasn't spoken to me, right? Even though I haven't spoken to anybody in that courtroom. I'm just sitting on the courtroom. I'm just sitting there, guys. I'm just sitting, listening to them, and they're saying that I showed disturbing behaviors. How? I'm just sitting, guys. I'm an audience. I'm an audience member there. Imagine somebody tells you, like, I don't know, at the Oprah show, she tells an audience member, you've been showing concerning behaviors. And you're like, what? I've just been here sitting down listening to your boring talk show, right? So they're making subjective claims and making stuff up, guys, because they really want probation to be in the books. They want probation to be an option.